But what about, here we go. He brings up religion here. This is Tory Lanez's father after the verdict.
It's not over. God does not lose.
Never.
And even though we've come to this juncture, trust me, you will see that our God does not fail.
This is not the
I
first
know that this is wickedness. This district attorney, Miss Kathy Todd, is dirty.
He's not happy.
No, I think that Tory can win the appeal. I still have hope, and I really can't believe it. And here's the lawyer. Is it messing up your hair, the headphones?
Oh, are we putting back? No, all good. Back.
Maybe the small ones would be better.
No, it's good. I got it. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Verdict is in. Guilty on all counts. Tory did not react. He stood motionless, staring forward the entire time. They polled the jurors to make sure that what everybody was saying was in fact guilty. They went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 12. Every single person said guilty. Tory was taken into custody, remanded into custody. No bond at this time. Sentencing is set for January 27th. At the end of the proceeding, his father stood up, had an outburst in court. The sheriffs had to remove him. He eventually left on his own volition. He was not arrested. Another gentleman took out his phone, recorded the outburst. That gentleman is currently in front of the judge right now. The judge is, I guess, going to charge him perhaps with violating the rules of the court. Guilty on all 3 counts.
Guilty, but they didn't even find his DNA on the gun. They found his DNA nowhere. There's no actual proof.
How is he
There's
guilty?
no proof. Guilty because of the jury's decision.
But like based on what evidence?
There's no actual evidence. If you were following the trial, there was no good evidence. There was no hard evidence.
So you think that like the record label have set him up because he decided to leave?
Yes.
I believe
Yes,
it.
I think it's a bigger psyop, and I think Meg Thee Stallion is a puppet for these people.
Oh, she's 100% a puppet.
Yeah, I mean, if she's meeting with Hillary Clinton, let's see if she's lying though. Maybe because Meg Thee Stallion is pushing this idea of high body count. She's pushing this idea that you need to be an independent girl. She's like the face of independent girl boss queens.
Oh, no.
She's the face of being a proud whore. And even like what's funny during the trial, which was funny during this trial, which goes into what you're saying, she had to come forward about a lot of the guys she's fucked because that was one of the big arguments. The guy who actually shot her, Kelsey, her friend, they had to start admitting, and now her current boyfriend is like, ooh.
Oh my God.
He's saying, like, imagine hearing like a DaBaby song, you know, DaBaby?
No.
Whatever, just all these rappers saying, I'ma fuck your bitch, I'ma fuck your bitch. And it's like, bro, he's talking about my girlfriend.
I don't understand that.
Just briefly walk us through what happened that night. It starts, you're at a party at Kylie Jenner's house.
She looks like Nicki Minaj.
Had went there and we were just hanging out and I was ready to go because I had been there all day.
So you guys end up in a car.
That's Tory. So this is the night that happened. This is Tory Lanez.
Oh, okay, that's Tory.
He's facing jail time, and that's Megan. And
okay.
There's the other Kardashian. You really don't know any of these people, or are you just being like, I don't know who the Kardashians are?
No, I know the Kardashians.
Okay.
I don't know who those 2 people are.
Okay, yeah.
You, Tory Lanez, your friend at the time, Kelsey, and his driver / security.
Tory Lanez, whose real name is Daystar Peterson, is a Grammy-nominated rapper and singer from Canada. Kelsey Harris was one of Megan Thee Stallion's best friends from Houston.
There was an argument, and you get out of the car, right?
At that point, the argument wasn't even with me. Like, the argument was with the 2 people in the backseat. So I asked the driver to pull the car over, like, I'm done with this. And
oh my God, the interviewer. Like, the interviewer is like, tell me more, you're a victim. Wait, can we see her foot? Like, is her foot evidence? Like, can we...
There was one doctor that came out and said she stepped on glass, and then apparently there's more data that says that she actually was shot. But then she was performing the next day, and she never really had a cast.
She performed the day after.
Not the day after, but she was performing like the week later at the Grammys or something like that. And also, there was no bone fracture. She shot in the foot. There was no bone fracture. There's a lot of inconsistencies.
The foot is all bone.
Yeah.
Like.
And there's no bone fracture. Like, where did the bullet go?
This is all BS.
I should have stayed out of the car. Like, I should have not got back in the car. And they was like, Megan, just get back in the car. We almost there. Like, just get back in. So I get back in the car. It's like it's getting worse.
The arguing in the car.
The arguing in the car is getting worse, and I don't want to be in this car no more. Like, because I see it's getting crazy.
Yeah, you have. Can you tell if she's lying or not? Like.
Yeah, like she's like. I feel like she's like fake crying. fake sniffing. And it's also the interviewer, like she's like, I feel like she's just, I don't know, she's
tell
like
me
egging
more.
it on, yeah.
The empathy.
Yeah, it must have been so hard, you're such a victim.
Tell me your story.
Yeah.
So I get out the car and it's like everything happens.
Wait, you don't think we should believe all women?
No, you think we should? Of course we believe all women.
Wait, women never lie.
Women are like the biggest liars.
What?
I think so. Women are terrible. Also, like women have their own reality as well. So like she may not think she's lying.
Because she
but
justifies, women live in movies in their heads.
Yeah, but like everything's emotions.
Right.
So it's like just because you saw it a certain way
doesn't mean it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why they're good at lying, because they can really make up a false reality. I think a lot of women do live in movies in their head. And this is what this case is. It's the difference between facts and emotion.
I just think it's dangerous just to believe someone because she's a woman. Like, why are women suddenly like pure and like not allowed to lie? Like, I have brothers, fathers. I don't want women to be lying and like accusing them of stuff. Like, we have to protect our brothers and fathers.
Which is really stupid. At the same time, we're trying to empower women and turn women into men, and then also say believe all women.
Right. So women are women when we want them to be women, but also we can't define what a woman is. So like.
So you empower and victimize at the same time.
Yes.
You get the privileges of being a man and the privileges of being a woman at the same time.
Yeah.
Creating more delusion.
Right.
Free Tory Lanez, chat.
So fast. And all I hear is this man screaming. He said, dance. And he started shooting. And I'm just like, oh my God.
He said,
She's
dance
lying
bitch.
straight.
Dance bitch. What? Did he?
Like, he shot a couple of times. And I
So
was
is
so
he
scared.
in the car, shooting from the car, Megan?
He
How
is standing up over the window, shooting. And I didn't even want to move. I didn't want to move too quick, like, cause I'm like, oh my God, if I take the wrong step.
What? Who gets shot at and stands still?
It's so weird.
The first thing you do is run.
I don't know. She
You
can't
just-
run. She got shot in the foot, apparently.
You just stand there and get shot, and not just, oh, no, I'm scared right now, taking bullet holes.
This woman is like, I think she's lying. This is crazy.
I don't know if he can shoot something that's like super important. I don't know if he could shoot me and kill me. Like,
Were you afraid for your life at that time?
I was really scared because I had never been shot at before.
How much is Hillary Clinton paying her?
And
That's
I
what
looked
wanna
down
know.
at my feet
More than
because
Sam
I wasn't
Bankman-Fried.
even. The adrenaline is pumping so hard. I'm not sure if he hit me. Like, I feel it, but I don't understand what's happening. So I look down at my feet and I'm
She
like,
definitely
oh
heard
my.
that line in a movie. Sorry. Just to
What
say.
line?
Like he shot me, but I don't know whether I was shot. But like the adrenaline was so much. I've heard that in a movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's not, and especially,
When it's like it was just happening so fast.
it was happening so fast, I'm just getting shot. Like,
It's like
oh,
no.
what?
My
What?
God, like I'm really bleeding. So I like drop down and I crawl in somebody's driveway. Like, I can't believe you shot me.
She crawled in a driveway.
What's up with her nails?
You don't like
get
them?
that. No.
What's wrong with their nails?
I don't understand how she does anything with them. I don't get that. The claws, they're just not practical. Do you think they look nice? Do you actually think they look nice?
No, I just hear like a secretary clacking. Like, it's just
I don't know how she like lives like that.
I'm wondering why they let Meg Thee Stallion beat this case, but not Amber Heard. Do you think?
Because no one trusts Amber Heard. Like, she has no credibility.
Yeah, but I think this is way more cap than Amber Heard. It's the same case, but maybe Johnny Depp Amber Heard was just meant to distract us because it was televised so much. This one was pretty
What was
quick.
happening at the same time? Because I was wondering, like, what were they distracting us from? When was that? Was that over the summer? Or was it, like, earlier?
Was it during the vaccine rollout?
I don't know. It
There was
distracting us
something
from
else going on.
I think it was, like, maybe, like, Russia and Ukraine. It was,
Yeah.
like, right at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a distraction.
And what is he saying, Tory Lanez saying
He's
after he shot?
apologizing. He's, I'm so sorry.
He did. He apologized.
Please don't tell nobody. I'll give y'all $1
She's capping.
Oh, yes.
million if y'all don't say nothing. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you offering me money right now? Help me. Like, and if you sorry, just help me. Like,
But at that moment,
So she's bleeding out, and he's like, "My
Offering her
bad.
money,
Here's
and
$1
then-
million, multi-millionaire celebrity, bro. You
I
we didn't
doubt-
even
yeah,
make
yeah.
it to the house. Like, somebody had already called the police, and it was like so many of them. It was helicopters. I was like, oh my God, we all about to die. Like, the George Floyd incident had just happened.
George
The
Floyd.
police are definitely very.
She's banking on the George Floyd, the
bringing George-
black people victims.
Yeah, bring in, like, the emotions.
Right.
Yeah.
Pretty much shoot first, ask questions after. So I'm like, it's a hot gun in the car. I'm bleeding. I've been shot. They about to kill somebody. Like something bad is about to happen.
So somebody hears the gunshots, they call the police. The police come and they say what to you?
They tell everybody to get out
Get
the
out
car.
of the car.
Oh, this is live footage.
Yeah, and
So what?
she's limping apparently.
Is that her?
That's her.
She's supposed to be shot?
Yes.
Where's the blood?
Is that a little blood right there?
Well, if you've been shot, it's not a little blood, is it? Like, I don't know. I've not been shot, but like, according to the movies,
Yeah.
if you like, you'd have a hole and blood would be like pouring out. Like you would have like a
obtained
trail
video
of blood.
from that
Where
night.
do shoes go?
Wait, where did it go? It's gone.
Oh, the blood? Yeah.
It's gone.
It did-
What's
oh,
up?
it's back. It's back. It's back.
You can see the footage of me in the swimsuit, limping backwards, feet bleeding.
She probably
And
just,
they
like,
say
cut
to
her toe or
you,
something.
what happened here?
I don't remember everything they said to me, but I remember them asking me what's happening, what happened to you, and I didn't want them to kill any of us or shoot any of us. So I just said I stepped on glass because I didn't want.
So the first thing she did was lie to the police.
But like, I actually think she did step on glass because like
That's what the
not-
doctor said. But isn't how funny is it that the first thing she said to the police was
was a lie.
Was a lie.
So why would anything else that comes out her mouth be truthful?
There's more lies. I've seen this before. There's more lies coming up, and you're gonna.
Why did you say that? Why didn't you say he shot me?
I didn't. For some reason, I was just trying to protect all of us because I didn't want them to kill us. Like even though this person just did this to me, my first reaction still was to try to save us. Like I
feel
didn't
like
want to
it's
see
not that
anybody
traumatic.
die.
I feel like it's not
So
that
I just
traumatic.
said.
Getting shot?
Like getting shot in the foot, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's not that traumatic. Like, bitch, this was like 2 years ago. Like, calm down.
No, this was right after this.
Oh, it
This is an
was?
old interview. Yeah,
But
this is
still,
right after this shit
I don't know. I
happened.
feel like she's overreacting.
Well, yeah, it's all politics. She's on the news. She's in front of Gayle King.
Hillary Clinton.
She needs to double down on the lie, and because she lied to the police. She
These
needs
people are disgusting.
You need to paint yourself as the victim. This is all strategic.
I stepped on glass. So when I see people trying to use that against me, like trying to act like I'm lying, oh, she stepped on glass, she never got shot. I'm the one who said I stepped on glass. I was lying to protect all of us. And
Because of George Floyd.
Wow, she's such a hero.
sometimes I wish I really would have never said that.
You wish you would have just told the truth.
I wish
in that
I would've
moment.
I'm getting
told the
like
truth.
Meghan Markle vibes. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting like Meghan Markle vibes here, you know.
Victim,
Uh-huh,
black.
uh-huh.
But-
yeah. And like the other woman's like Oprah. Like, did you see the interview with Meghan? She's like, so did they ask about the color of the baby? That's what I'm getting. Yeah.
If it saved all of us from dying, then that's just probably what it was meant to be.
So when you told the police you stepped on glass, did they believe you?
I don't know.
So how did you go from the glass, did you go to the hospital?
So
right
they
after
took
that?
me straight to the hospital, and the police questioned me, and I said it was just glass.
You still stuck with that
I
story.
stuck with it, it was glass.
Still
And right
lying.
as
She's
the
such a hero.
officers was like, okay, we done with this, we leaving, the doctor came in and he was like, you know, you got bullets in both of your feet. Like, you got fragments in this foot, and it's like right on the back of your Achilles. And I'm like,
Wait, I don't know. That doesn't look like a bullet wound.
No.
Bullets are big.
Bullet
like you would have a
fragment,
hole, right? There would be a hole. I mean, I don't know. I don't
Apparently it grazed. I don't know, man.
There is a medical report that says that there were that you had been shot.
Yeah,
And the medical
reports
report
are
also says that
rubbish.
to this day you still have
it's still bullet fragments
in your
my
foot.
feet.
And there are still many people, as we sit here today, Megan, that don't even believe you were shot.
There is a hot gun in the car.
Yeah.
What else? What happened?
In text messages obtained by CBS News, Kelsey Harris, the other woman in the car,
That's her whore
texted Megan's
Her
security
whore
guard saying, "Help, Tory shot Meg."
I really
Ooh,
thought
that was a text.
that we were all.
That's the alibi.
Yeah.
It's
Ooh.
that's too, like, why would you text that? It's too.
Help, SOS, save us. It's a bit much.
Help me at 7:53 p.m.
Yeah.
I am right here.
This is my alibi in case you didn't know. These people are so
And
ridiculous.
sometimes I feel like I put the blame on myself because When my mom passed, I just felt like I was looking for some type of family environment, and I was letting so many people in, and I didn't care who it was. I just wanted to feel like I got family and I got people that care about me, and just I could hang out with everybody, and I was just going through it.
What was the nature of your relationship with Tory Lanez? Because he has led.
Here's the biggest bullshit of all time.
Okay.
What is your relationship with Tory Lanez? What do you think it was? Why do you think a rapper is hanging out with Meg Thee Stallion, the professional twerker known
Just,
for wet
like,
ass
have
pussy?
sex with her.
Okay, right?
Yeah.
That's your first assumption?
Yeah.
Let's see what she says.
People to believe that it was a sexual relationship, that it was that you two were
Is he super
dating.
famous?
What was the nature?
We
of
were
your,
not dating. We
What was
were
the-
really close. We were friends.
No way. No way.
dating? What was the nature?
We
of
were
your,
not dating. We
What was
were
the-
really
Oh, yeah.
close. We were friends. We hung out like every day.
You hung out every day? Stop it.
Halfway.
And his mom passed too. So when I
he's
felt like
got
we
a
were
voice, he can
bonding
speak
over
to
that. And
Did you have an intimate relationship with him?
like sexual?
Yeah. Did you, Megan? Did you have a sexual relationship with Tory Lanez? Yes, that's my question.
I didn't have a sexual relationship with Tory.
Oh,
Come on.
lie. The fact
Come
that she
the fuck on.
The fact that she didn't even she laughed, she couldn't answer straight away, she couldn't
She
hold a
repeated the
straight
question.
face. Oh my god.
No, like, and there's even
Oh, there are
pictures.
pictures of them together. Why would he not want to have sex with her? Like, why would he not?
Really?
Oh, that's disgusting.
We were really close. We were bonding over our parents being dead.
Oh, wow.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
That's insane.
We were just friends. I don't do this with my friends.
No.
I've never done this with my friends.
You don't do that? You're not doing that tonight, later?
No, I don't plan on doing this with my close friends. No.
That's insane.
This is
and that one.
That's a different
okay.
rapper. She's been with a lot. She's
Oh, she's one of them.
Yeah, she's yeah.
Yeah, she's the Stallion.
She's
What
been
does
around.
that mean? The Stallion.
Isn't Stallion male horse? It's even in her name.
It's a horse.
Don't you hear the
right?
psyop? It's not even Stallion's a male horse.
Yeah,
Meg the man.
Meg
Meg the man horse.
the strong,
The
big,
strong
dominant,
alpha male horse.
Yeah, the Stallion. It's a
It's
psyop.
all of it's a psyop.
It was created for this purpose, for this very moment. This is it.
Which is
All right, who's that guy again?
This is like they're still live right now debating.
Oh, okay.
And now people are leaving the thing though. Where were we?
So why do you think he's putting out the story that the two of you had a relationship and that
Because
you're
you
making
did.
the whole thing up?
I think that he
She
is
looks like a
trying
horse, to be
to
honest.
deflect from the fact that
Does she?
No, I'm
committed
reading the
the
chat,
crime.
but yes, she does. Look
Tory
like a horse.
Lanez pleaded not guilty to assault and weapons charges related to the shooting.
Poor guy.
We asked his attorney about Megan's allegations in this story. She responded that they look forward to addressing Ms. Pete's claims, including her inconsistencies, discrepancies, and omissions when his case goes to trial later this year.
How has your life changed since you were shot?
I feel like my anxiety is worse.
No. Take more pills.
Mental health,
Take
depression,
more pills.
bullshit. See,
Like my relationship with people is
Damaged.
it's gotten very cold because I'm not as trusting as I used to
I was
be.
going to ask you, is it hard for you to
pathetic.
trust people?
Like
I really hate seeing rich, wealthy, successful people complain.
victimize themselves.
Yeah, I hate it. It's like you are so successful. There are people with actual issues, and I know people say money doesn't buy happiness, and it doesn't, but it solves a lot of problems. I hate seeing it. I hate seeing it. You are literally the most successful person she's American, right? Yeah, in America, and she's
there.
gonna sit there and complain. Yeah, out there, she's the most
Not just
successful
complain,
person.
but
Victimize
actively
herself.
beg for sympathy.
I don't get it.
got this wall and I don't want to make any friends, and I'm trying to be as nice as I can to everybody. I don't even new people, I probably don't even hold a conversation longer than 30 minutes because I feel like every time I'm talking I'm on the verge of tears and I don't want to have to explain to strangers why I'm crying.
So pathetic.
Yeah.
This
Half the
oh my
time I
God,
just-
I can't deal with the interviewer. She's just,
Yeah. Do you remember she did the interview with R. Kelly?
I don't know who she is.
Gayle King? You don't know who anyone is, man.
No.
I want to pick up the phone and call my mama and be like, what do I do? It's too much. I feel crazy. I'm sad, like, and I feel like I have to hold it in because I have to be strong for.
You're not holding it in.
Yeah, well, number one, you're not holding it in, but number two, like, everyone has to hold it together. That's life.
Right.
Like, life isn't easy. Everyone has to hold it together.
And what is holding it in? Like, if you're on the news crying on national television telling everybody how hard your life is, that's the complete opposite of holding it. You're letting it all, everyone's a part of your problem now.
Yeah, it's so
Nobody has it as easy as you. When it comes to getting sympathy from an entire country, you're up there.
Yeah. Number one victim.
Fuck out of here, bro.
So many people.
What do you say to people that still don't believe that you were actually shot?
Who cares?
I don't think any of this is for them. Like, it's for me. Like, I know this happened to me. And I'd rather it play out in court and the facts come out and everything comes out than me having to plead my case. And I'm a victim. Like, I'm the victim.
Why
like,
do you want to be a victim?
I'm not defending myself
Why
against
do you wanna be
anything.
a
Like,
victim?
something happened.
See, that's what we were saying before. The Stallion, look, believe all women, and also
I'm a victim.
women are also I'm a victim.
Why would you say that? Like, your
I'm
words,
a boss bitch, independent victim.
How can you be both? Either you're a boss bitch or you're a victim. You literally can't be both. They're oxymorons.
Do you want to see his side of it, or
Yeah. I want to see his side.
You're curious now, so like you're up to date.
Yeah,
All
no,
right,
yeah.
Cool.
I want it.
Okay, this is Tory from 2 years ago. Rock Nation tried to silence me.
It's actually kind of sad.
And I want to watch this because that's what his dad was saying. Apparently, they were yelling about that in the courtroom after the decision.
Really?
Yeah, and saying "Rock Nation, Rock Nation."
The head and a woman's neck. I still need to be guided by a woman. So regardless, it's like I don't feel like before y'all know the story, like learn the story first, learn the factual parts of the story first, and then come at me and be like, yo, you need to fix this and fix that if that's what you feel like I did. But instead, I'm being torn down for a narrative that's like now I'm the poster boy for I don't like black women. But anyways, let's get into this. I want to get into this because it's very important for me to just say this. I'm not here to bash this woman. I'm not here to come down on this woman. I'm not here to disrespect her or throw her under the bus. But it comes to a certain standpoint where I just can't let my character be assassinated for things that are not even really true. Like, and for falsified narratives and information. Let's start this off. When the original report came out, and it was a TMZ report about this, that, and the third, and there was gunshots in Kylie Jenner's house, and Tory Lanez goes to jail. They gave y'all all the facts of the juice of Tory Lanez going to jail, and this, that, and the third, and Megan getting arrested, and da-da-da-da. 2 days after that, I get a call from Rock Nation that says, yo, we heard you're gonna make a statement about what happened, and it'd be in your best interest if you don't make that statement. So I'm like,
You got the call.
okay, I don't understand what the issue of me telling my fans, like, yo, look, it's not that serious of a deal. I went to jail for whatever this is. Like, I didn't get.
What did he go to jail for?
For that incident, for what happened that night.
But what did they think he did before him shooting her? Like, what did he go to jail for if it wasn't for the shooting?
I think it was for the fight, for like violent,
okay.
yeah.
For that 2 days, why that was an issue. 2 days later, the TMZ report come out. TMZ reports, and they have the surveillance now. Now they see the video of the arrest. You see Megan, you see me, and you see it's all sprawled out on the ground in bathing suits and blah, blah, blah. And everything I'm saying is public record. You can go back and look at this shit. You can go back and see it. Like, you feel me? So they say, oh, okay, you know, you see her out of the car. She's getting out of the car. She's hopping. It looks bad, bro. And I'm not going to lie. Like, I felt bad watching it because it made her look bad. And it didn't make her look good. It didn't make any of us look good. And I didn't want that for her. I don't see that for anybody. So all of a sudden, when we get arrested, or when it looks like we all got arrested.
See, this is, don't you hear how 2020 this is? How they're making this a big race issue?
Yeah.
But this conversation wouldn't be the same now because George Floyd should die down. But this is another reason why it's a side, because they use race to divide us and to have meaningless conversations and to make it seem like the police are out to get minorities when it's really not the case.
The memes start. Now I want to really bring you guys in for a second so you can understand something. And I really just want you to take this in. Like, she is a person I spent enough time with her to observe and understand something about her, where it's like she's going through a lot. She goes through a lot. She deals with a lot on her day-to-day basis. And because of that, she's not used to, you know, and not even just because of that, but just because of the fact that she's been praised so much. We've always looked at her as like, yo, that's hip hop sweetheart. Like she's nice, she's talented, whatever the case is, cool. And because of that, like we've never seen a moment where the memes have come at her, where the memes are like, yo, nigga, let's laugh at your pain. Ah ha 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 ha. She's never had to deal with it.
But also notice how nicely and warmly he's speaking about her.
Or the opposite, she was demonizing Tory the whole time on Gayle King.
Yeah, he's speaking about her in such a kind and like loving way. Like he's like protecting her.
Yeah.
Like as a woman, he's like not being nasty. He's not said anything horrible. He's being very soft and kind about her. I don't know. That's not somebody who's gonna then like shoot someone. Whereas like she's like attacking him straight away.
That because she's always been praised. So everything that's been happening has been a reaction off of what's been going on. So it gets down to this point now where it's like, now the reports are starting to say, okay, well, everyone's pointing to different things. No one really knows what's happened, but nobody has ever said she got shot. Nobody has ever said she got shot. Not TMZ, not the police report at this point. Nothing is saying that she got shot. Soon as she sees herself on video with the bikini and the things like that, and it looks bad, she then comes out and says, yo, the narrative of me getting cut by glass, it's just not true. She doesn't point at nobody or anybody or say anything or anything like that. She just says the narrative that whatever came out of me being cut by glass is not true. I was shot in my feet with the intention to harm me and put harm and danger upon me, right? So, okay, cool. Like all of a sudden the affiliates of her circle start pointing like little subliminal fingers, like count your days and like I won't be around and you shooting at feet and like little funny things that they start doing. And I'm kind of like, damn, hold on, where are y'all about to take this? Because y'all told me not to make a statement, so I'm trying to figure out where y'all taking me to. I don't get it. So then at this point she goes live because people are not really understanding the story or whatever cases. She waits. She doesn't go on, a time when it's just a regular time. For y'all who don't understand, it was one of those things where me and her knew what was going on, but y'all didn't know what was going on. She went live on my birthday and then she says, yo, and the thing about the whole jury thing is like, my bad. She knew that it wasn't a situation where, she knew she had to do certain sympathetic things, I guess, to push the narrative. And I don't know who told her to do certain things like that. And I'm not the one who's trying to.
Hillary Clinton. He's like, who told her, Hillary?
Yeah. I think she's...
What is bustling, by the way?
Bustling?
Bussin'. What's bussin'?
Layah bussin'.
What does that mean?
It means like you're he's attracted to you, basically, in Gen Z terms, yes.
Bussin'.
Like, when you eat a sandwich and it's like, that shit bussin'.
No?
There's so you're way behind.
What? What do you mean?
Did you time travel to 2022?
I just didn't. I live on Twitter and I just follow politics all day. That's all I do.
You don't use TikTok, obviously.
I do, but I get like Jordan Peterson, I get like...
Do you get my stuff on TikTok?
Yeah, I get your stuff, I get Tate's stuff. I get all the empowerment stuff. That's what I get on TikTok. Yeah, I don't get the Gen Z stuff. Bussin'.
Yeah, he's just saying that basically like you taste good. I think he's saying...
I taste good? Like
he finds you physically attractive is what he's saying.
Interesting. Okay, you get that from Bussin'?
Relax chat, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I hope that's what he means.
Like, ever point the finger at anybody. But when it really comes down to it, it's like, you went on live on your birthday and then you said, on my birthday, and then you said, I got shot in my foot and it didn't hit no bones or tendons. So everybody's looking at this, and again,
like, what do you have in your foot? Like, your foot is literally like bones. There's nothing else in your foot. There's no fat. It's just bones. I don't know how fat her feet are, but like, that's not how it works.
And she was performing right after. I'm so surprised. I can't believe that they really convicted him.
That's a shame.
It just was.
Meanwhile, Sam Bankman-Fried is still walking free.
How did he even get bail? How did he get bail?
So his parents have a house, and so like they put I don't know about law, but like for me, I've never seen this before where you put a house down as collateral. Like, how is your house bail? Like, they didn't have to part with money. The house is worth $250 million. They put the house down as collateral. That's the bail. And if for whatever reason he doesn't show up to his court hearing or whatever, then they take the house. But like, obviously he's gonna like turn up. That's how he gets bail. So he gets to spend Christmas with his parents after stealing billions from the average person.
And Tory's convicted right before because can't spend it with his family.
Yeah.
That's it.
Your job?